Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Pittsburgh Pirates Baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball. You're on 66 APBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Pirates will host the visiting Brooklyn Robins.
It's opening day. The season is about to get underway for these two teams, a beginning as all else should begin. Bright with optimism and good spirit. Game number 1 of 3 here in Pittsburgh. The Pirates take the field here in the first. Defensively for Pittsburgh. McKechnie at first base. Miller at second. Wagner, the shortstop. Byrne at third. The outfield consists of Carey in left field. Wilson in center field. And Neitz over in right. Gibson is behind the plate and warming up in the pen now for Pittsburgh. Layfield, the left-hander. He will be facing Robins starter, left-hander Rucker. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Here's Gaubert to start it off. He gets his share of hits. Layfield looking home. Layfield kicks and deals. Strike 3, and it gets away from Gibson. He picks it up, fires to first. And they get him. 1 down. Coulson coming up. A streaky hitter. Coulson waiting for Layfield. Layfield looking home. Now Layfield comes home with it. Coulson beats it into the dirt. A Baltimore chop in front of the plate. Gibson waits for it. Rifles the throw to first. And the ump thumbs Coulson. Now 2 down. Two down, first inning. Here's left-handed Wheat to take his swings. Zach can be dangerous. Zach ready. Layfield looking in at the target. The delivery from Layfield. Fly ball right field. Neitz is there. And he makes the catch. 3 down. So the Robins are retired in order. Robins, nothing. Pirates coming up. For the Robins. The Robins take the field here in the first. Defensively for Brooklyn. Gaubert at first base. Behind the plate and warming up in the pen now for Brooklyn. The southpawing Rucker. Miller to lead it off for the Pirates. Miller, a fair hitter. Bergen set. Rucker brings it to the plate. Routine grounded to second. He's up with it. He flips the Gaubert, and they get him. And there's 1 away. Byrne coming up. Bobby will hurt you. Byrne knows how to get on base. Rucker looking home. Rucker winds up. It's skied. Hummel is backing up. Takes a couple of steps to his left. He stabs for it and makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Two down. We have Wagner coming up to hit. He is dangerous. The hitter stands in. Rucker gets set to pitch. The pitch. Pounded off the plate. Bergen is up. He waits on it, and he drops it. Wagner is on first. Score that an error on Bergen. Wilson up there. He has the talent to do some damage. Rucker poised. Throw over to first. Wagner backstanding. Now Rucker is back on the rubber. Now he throws to first. And Wagner is back easily. Now Rucker is back on the rubber. Now he throws to first. And Wagner gets back. Not his best move. Rucker gets the ball back. Now he's set again. The pitch. Taken. Strike 3. He's gone. 3 down.
For the Pirates.
No runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave 1. No score in the game. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. Hummel, Davidson, and Zimmerman due up for Brooklyn. Hummel will start the 2nd. You don't want to let down with him. Gibson set. The pitch. Lofted down the line to right. Nate's racing over. He won't get it, but he cuts it off. Hummel wisely holds first. He's on with a single. Hummel on first. Here's Davidson. Bill has a lot to prove. Hummel will take a big lead. He has the speed. He stands in. Layfield prepares to come home. Hummel is on the move. He delivers. Davidson throws his bat at the ball to protect the runner. Nub toward first. McKechnie has only 1 play, and he steps on first for the out. 1 away. 2nd inning. 1 on. It's now Zimmerman to bat. He swings from the right side. An unlikely hero. Hummel at 2nd has the speed. Layfield sets up on the rubber again. Checks Hummel at 2nd. Hummel stretching his lead. The pitch way outside. Zimmerman draws a base on balls, and that sets up the double play. That was Zimmerman's first walk of the season. Well, Truly up the bat. Runners at 1st and 2nd. 1 gone. Truly not strong at the plate. Layfield climbs the mound. Lefty against righty. Layfield set. The runners take their lead. He brings it home. Oof! Truly flails the air, but fails to make contact. That's strike 3. And Bert is headed back to the bench. That's 2. For Brooklyn, Hummel at 2nd. Zimmerman at 1st. 2 down. The top of the 2nd inning. Right-handed hitter Bergen gets set to bat against Layfield. Unreliable at the plate. Layfield sets up on the rubber again. Layfield comes set. The runners take their lead. He delivers. Swung on. And it's a hard line to Miller. Caught. The half for the Robins. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 2. So they fail to cash in on the 2 runners. No score here after 1.5. For Pittsburgh, here in the 2nd. Carey, Nates, and McKechnie. Carey to lead it off for the Pirates. The switchy goes to the 3rd base side of the plate. A steady hitter. Rucker poised. The offering from Rucker. Grounded to the right side. Hummel to his left. And it sneaks through. Single for Carey. One on. Now Nates to face Rucker. That's right. Nates not a threat for average. Bergen talking with Rucker. They want to hold Carey close. Nates steps up to the plate. Rucker is ready to fire it in. Carey 2 full strides off first. Now Rucker comes home with it. Swung on. Popped up. Truly is backing up quickly. Still backing. He's under it. And makes the catch. Carey scampers back. Now coming to bat for the Pirates. McKechnie. Not in there for his bat. Catcher ready. The pitch. McKechnie waves at it. Strike. Carey breaks hard for second base. Bergen guns it down. The slide. Out at second. They lose a runner. 2 away. McKechnie ready to take on Rucker again. Rucker looking home. The pitch comes in. There's called third strike right down the pike. That's 3 away. For the Pirates, nothing across. There were no errors. They leave none. No score. We head for the top of the third inning. Rucker, Gaubert, then Coulson to bat next. To get it going, Rucker. Now taking his first at bat of the season. Rucker steps up to the plate. Layfield ready. The delivery. He goes the other way. Slashed into the hole. Base hit. And Rucker holds with a single. Here's Gaubert to hit for the Robins. The Robins have no outs. Rucker on first. Rucker is fast enough to be a factor here. Gaubert in the box. Layfield focuses in on the target. First baseman McKechnie holding the runner on. Layfield fires it in. A towering fly ball to center. Wilson drifts back. He's got it. Notched one. And Rucker gets back safely. Coulson coming up. Coulson steps in. Layfield looking in at the target. First baseman McKechnie holding the runner on. The offering from Layfield. Fly ball to straightaway left. Carey is there. Waits. And makes the catch. 2 down. Rucker is at second. He'll go back to first. Two down, third inning, 1 on. Wheat is out to take his hacks. He hits from the left. Wheat waiting. Gibson ready to receive. Rucker takes his lead. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Carey is there. Waits. And makes the catch to retire the side. For the Robins, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. They couldn't get the runner past first. Another half inning gone. Still scoreless. Pirates due to bat. For Pittsburgh, here in the third, Gibson, Layfield, and Miller. Here's Gibson to start it off. Not in there for his bat. Now Rucker ready. Now the pitch. Lined hard to left. Davidson had him played perfectly, and he gloves it. He scarcely had to move. 1 away. Next up, Pittsburgh hitter Layfield. Lefty taking his first at bat of the season. Bergen sets up. The pitch comes in. Popped high in front of the plate. Bergen tosses it mask away. Waves off Zimmerman. And he's got it. And that's out number 2. Miller, bat in hand. Miller ready. Rucker will go to work on him. He brings it home. Miller started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. That was Miller's first walk of the season. 2 gone, third inning, 1 on. Here's Byrne to take his swings. The batter stands in. Rucker prepares to come home. Here he comes. Byrne bruises one, heading for the gap in left center. But Davidson flags it down on the first bounce. Miller is around second. But the coach flashes the stop sign. He'll hold at second as the throw comes in, and Bobby has himself a single. Next up, Wagner. The Pirates have 2 gone. Miller at second. Byrne at first. Rucker is on the slab. Catcher ready. And the pitch comes in. Another wide one. Oh, those bases on balls. And the sacks will be jammed. That was Wagner's first walk of the season. Rucker is doing some grooming out there. Okay, the Pirates have 2 gone. Bases loaded. Miller, Bird, Wagner around the diamond. Next up, Wilson. Chief can be dangerous. Wilson pulls at his sleeve, pumps the bat several times. Rucker stretches his arms above his head. He bangs his spike on the front side of the rubber to clear the dirt. Wilson in the batter's box, sets his hands, lowers the bat an inch or two, waits. Rucker sets up on the rubber again. Rucker prepared to work. The runners take their lead. Rucker with the pitch, check swing. He held up and he walks. And that walks in a run. And the bases are still loaded. Oh, those bases on balls. And that's already the 3rd walk issued by Rucker. That was Wilson's first walk of the season. And the Pirates go ahead by a run, 1-0, 3rd inning. 2 down, bases full for Pittsburgh. Carey walks up, hitting from the right side here. Max waits. Rucker put on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined at Gaubert. Out. Nice backhand stab. Oh, man, what a play. For the Pirates, 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 3. They move ahead in the game. The score now stands 1-0, Pirates. Hummel, Davidson, and Zimmerman due up for Brooklyn. To get it going, Hummel. John steps up. Gibson crouched down now. Layfield now. Grounded hard to short. Wagner fields it. Over to McKechnie at first. In plenty of time for the first out. Brooklyn now sends Davidson to bat. The Robins have 1 out. Base is empty. Davidson in the box. Layfield gets set to work on him. The pitch. It's lofted to shallow center. Wilson runs in on it. Still coming. And he makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Here's Zimmerman coming to the plate. Batter ready. Layfield will go to work on him. He brings it in. Breaking ball, ball 4. And Zimmerman trots down to first. Truly to face Layfield. Left-hander Layfield, ready. First baseman McKechnie perched right in front of the bag. Layfield fires it in. Ground ball to McKechnie. He charges it. And he boots it. Zimmerman is around second. He'll make third. And Truly is safe at first. McKechnie picks up an error. He let the ball play him. Two on, the top of the 4th inning. We have right-handed Bergen to bat for the Robins. Layfield is on the slab. Pitcher Layfield set to go. Relaxes. Layfield looks Zimmerman back to third. Now he throws to first. And Truly is back easily. Layfield gets the ball back. Now he's set again. The pitch. Swung on. Lined at McKechnie. He's got it. And that retires the side. The half for the Robins. No runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave 2. They had a good chance, but did not cash in. After 3.5, it's still 1-0 Pirates. Leach, McKechnie, and Gibson to bat next. Leach will get it started for the Pirates. He's a right-handed batter. Bergen set. And now the pitch. Breaking ball. Called strike 3. 1 away. One out. 4th inning. McKechnie up to hit. Hitting 7th. Rucker staring in. Ready to work. Now Rucker pitches. Hit high. That's into center. Coulson squeezes it. 2 away. Gibson up there. Rucker looking in. Now the pitch. Check swing. He went around. 3 down. Rucker sets them down in order. The score still stands 1-0 Pirates as we head for the top of the 5th inning. For Brooklyn, it'll be Rucker, Daubert, and Coulson. Here's Rucker to lead it off. Catcher Gibson sets his target. The pitch from Layfield. Base hit right field. Leach takes it on 1 bounce, and Rucker is on with a single. The tying run is on. Second. Safety for Rucker. Now at bat, Daubert. Daubert is 0 for 2. Good speed at first. Layfield on the rubber. Layfield set. First baseman McKechnie is on the bag. The pitch is on the way. Hit hard to right center. Wilson scampering back almost to the track and brings it down. Rucker retreats to first. Now coming up, Coulson. Bob 0 for 2. Pitcher Layfield set to go. The pitch. Fastball just inside. Ball 1. Coulson back in the box. Layfield will go to work on him. Layfield kicks and deals. Jammed him. And it hits him. Coulson's in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. The tying run is now at second base. 1 down, 2 on, first and second for Brooklyn. The next Robbins batter is Wait. He's a left-handed batter. He gets his share of hits. Layfield on the rubber, checks the runners. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Wait smacks a rocket to right field. And Leach spears it. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Runners at first and second. 2 gone. The top of the 5th inning. Next to bat for Brooklyn is Hummel. He had a hit earlier. Layfield climbs the mound. Checks Rucker at second. The offering. Slow chopper toward Wagner. He charges it. Scoops it. Goes to first for the out. For the Robbins, no runs on 1 hit. No errors. 2 men left on base. The Pirates have held them. Pirates still leading by 1, and we'll go to the home half. For Pittsburgh, it'll be Layfield, Miller, and Byrne. Pitcher Layfield to lead it off. Layfield now ready. Left-handed Rucker goes to the set position. Now Rucker comes home with it. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away. Next batter, Miller. You don't want to let down with him. Miller waiting. Rucker poised. To the plate. Miller sends it in the air, deep right center field. Coulson goes over. Wheat goes over. And right fielder Wheat chases it down. 2 gone. Two outs. Here's Byrne. Bobby is 1 for 2. The batter stands in. Pitcher Rucker eyeing Byrne. Now he's ready. The pitch. Off balance swing. Missed. Side retired. 6th strikeout for Rucker. So the Pirates go in order. Pirates up 1-0. But Robbins will have Davidson, Zimmerman, and Truly here in the 6th. Davidson leading off the 6th. Bill steps up. Layfield gets set to pitch. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball, bounced up the middle. Miller is there. Spins, fires to first, in time for the out. 1 away. Zimmerman is the next hitter. You don't see Eddie on much. He's a free swinger. Pitcher Layfield set to go. Layfield over the offering. High fly ball to deep right. Leach is back to the warning track. He's against the wall. Reaches up and brings it down. 2 away. Here comes Truly to take his cuts. Burt is 0 for 2. Burt does not get extra base hits. Pitcher Layfield eyeing Truly. Now he's ready. Layfield into his motion. Delivers. Breaking ball. Grounded hard at Byrne. It's off his glove. But he recovers and throws quickly. And he's out for the 3rd out. So the Robins go quietly. Pirates up 1-0. Brooklyn will now face the heart of the Pirates lineup. Wagner, Wilson, and Carey coming up. Here's Wagner to lead it off. Pretty good with a stick. The hitter stands in. Rucker gets set to work on him. And the pitch comes in. Wagner turns the bat loose, but comes up empty. He's out of there. 1 away. Wilson is the next hitter. Chief can be dangerous. Catcher ready. Now Rucker comes home with it. Wilson blasts the drive to right center. It might have the distance. It rattles the wall. Coulson plays the carom. Wilson is going for 2. Here's the throw. And Wilson pulls into second with a long double. One down, 6th inning, 1 on. Carey is stepping up to hit against Rucker. Max is 1 for 2. Carey takes his stance. Rucker sets up on the rubber again. Left-handed Rucker goes to the set position. A little glistening on his upper lip. Speedy Wilson edging toward third. The pitch. Popped up. Bergen scrambles near the stands. It's playable. And he covers it. And he looks Wilson back to second. All right. Leach, the hit for the Pirates. Bats right for Pittsburgh. Wilson on second. 2 gone. Tommy is hitless in 2 at-bats. He stands in. Catcher Bergen sets his target. Wilson at second takes a big lead. Rucker delivers. Routine fly ball to right. This should do it. Wheat camps in his tracks, and he covers it. For the Pirates, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1, so the Pirates fail to capitalize on the runner. The score is still 1-0 Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 7th inning.
For Brooklyn, it'll be Bergen, Rucker, and Gaubert. Bergen will lead off the 7th. He stands in. Catcher Gibson sets his target. Robbins, skipper McCoy, walking down the bench. He's calling on his reserves. You can mark Bergen out for the Robbins. Stark will bat in his place. Bats right. He grabs a bat, heads out. Stark up there, capable of some fine hitting. He stands in. Now Layfield, ready. Now the delivery. Right in there, he's called out on strikes. 1 down. Here's Rucker coming to the plate. Catcher Gibson sets his target. Layfield kicks and deals. Rucker slaps it on the ground toward right. This one has eyes. Right between Miller and McKechnie for a base hit. Rucker couldn't have thrown it in a better spot. The tying run is on. 3rd hit for Rucker in the game. Gaubert, bat in hand. Gaubert is hitless in 3 at-bats. You can't ignore first base. Rucker has the speed to score on a double. Layfield looking home. The pitch comes in. Bounce past Layfield. Wagner is over. He stabs for it. He bobbles it. Throws quickly to first. And he's safe. The throw skips by McKechnie. He's after it. And Rucker goes on to 3rd. Gaubert never made the turn toward 2nd and has to settle for 1st. Wagner picks up an error. And that's the 2nd error for the Pirates. The tying run is now at 3rd base. Now Coulson to face Layfield. That's right. 1 gone, 2 on. 2nd base is open. Down by 1. Coulson, not a threat for average. He can be fanned. Layfield on the rubber. Wheat swings 3 bats on deck. Checks the runners. Pirates playing for the double play. Rucker takes his lead at 3rd. The pitch comes in. Coulson turns this ball around. It's soaring towards center. Wilson turns and gives chase. The boarding house reach. Hits over his head. Off the base of the wall. Wilson corrals the ball. Rucker scores. Tie game. Gaubert rounds 3rd. They're waving him in. Here comes a throw home. Coulson is going for 3rd. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And the play is going to 3rd. And he's safe ahead of the throw. So the double scores 2 big runs, and the Robins have stolen the lead from the Pirates. They're now ahead 2-1, and this crowd has gone silent. 1 on at 3rd, 1 away, the top of the 7th inning. Now Wheat to face Layfield. Capable of some fine hitting. He's a contact hitter. Layfield climbs a mound. Layfield focuses in on the target. They're pulled in around the infield. Speeded Coulson edging down the line to the plate. Lined. Miller stabs out. He picked it. Fires to 3rd. Yes, double play. And they get out of the inning. The half for the Robins. 2-1. Brooklyn goes out in front. Pirates behind the Robins. 2-1. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Root for the whole team. They know when it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 that we want at the all. Yeah!
The Pirates will send out the bottom of the lineup. McKechnie, Gibson, and Layfield. Higgins is now catching for Brooklyn. McCoy takes Stark out of the game. Here's McKechnie to start it off. Rucker gets set to work on him. And the pitch comes in. Grounded weakly to Daubert. And he steps on first for the out.
One down.
Gibson walks up. He bats right. You don't see George taking many pitches. He stands in. Now Rucker ready. Pirates manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. He's calling on his reserves. McCoy is yanking Gibson. He's sending Clark to the plate. Matt's left. He wrenches a piece of ash from the bushes. Heads to the box. Clark walking up the bat. Pretty good with a stick. Fred can get on. Higgins sets up. He wheels and deals. Poke to left center. It's playable. Davidson and Coulson converge. Coulson calls him off, and he pulls it in. He closed that gap in a hurry. 2 down. Layfield is the next hitter. Now Rucker ready. Here comes the pitch. Layfield smashes one down the line. Zimmerman grabs it near the bag. He wings a long throw to first and gets Layfield by a stride. 3 away. For the Pirates, 3 up, 3 down. We've played 7. Pirates down 2-1. Well, folks, the clouds have moved in quickly here in Pittsburgh.
Here comes the rain. The umpire is calling time.
And they're calling them in.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Since me and that little gal of mine ain't together, it keep raining all the time. I hope it don't rain now. Let's play ball.
And they're finally rolling back the tarp. We'll see if these pitches are still fresh. Let's play some baseball. For Brooklyn, it'll be Hummel, Davidson, and Zimmerman. McCoy making another defensive change. Simon is now catching for Pittsburgh. McCoy takes Clark out of the game. Hummel will lead off the 8th. A right-sider. Hummel has been up 3 times with 1 hit. Batter set. Layfield prepared to work.
To the plate.
Pulled sharply to Byrne. Room service bounce. The long throw to first. And they get him. 1 down. One down, 8th inning. Next to bat for Brooklyn is Davidson. He does not hit for average. Davidson is 0 for 3. Simon ready to receive. The pitch. Loop to left toward the gap. And it drops for a hit. Carey gets it back in, and Davidson is on at first. Okay, Zimmerman for a hit. For Brooklyn, 1 away, runner on first. Zimmerman has had 3 ups, on twice with walks. Davidson stretches his lead. Eddie waits. Layfield sets up on the rubber again. Layfield staring in, ready to work. They're holding Davidson. But he's well off the bag. Layfield over the offering. A little roller to the right side. Miller running in. He pounces on it. The quick toss to McKechnie. And they get him by a hair. That's 2. Davidson goes to second. Well, Brooklyn now sends Thule to bat. For Brooklyn, 2 gone, 1 on. Thule is 0 for 3. Lightning down at second. Thule gets in there. Layfield poised. Robbins, skipper McCoy walking down the bench. He'll make a change. You can mark Thule out for the Robbins. Smith will bat in his place. That's right. He shoulders the bat. Heads to the box. Smith, bat in hand. A dependable hitter. Simon sets up. Davidson stretching his lead. He lets it go. Lined hard over second. Wilson is racing over. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Davidson is well around third. They're waving Davidson in. Here comes a throw home. Smith is going for second. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And there's a play at second. The throw. And Smith is safe easily. And Smith's speed gets him in there. So Smith with a ribby single, and the Robins now lead 3-1. Higgins, bat in hand. Higgins is still a question mark. We have not seen much of him. He stands in. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy. He's asking Layfield for the ball. McCoy is calling for a new pitcher. It will be right-handed 0-2 in to face Higgins. So Layfield gets his innings. He pitched 7 2/3. He yielded 3 runs so far on 7 hits. 2 walks. He struck out 3. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. So a solid performance from Layfield, but he cannot win this game. For 0-2, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's looking for 1 out. 0-2 is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Pitcher 0-2, set to go. 0-2 looks back at Smith on second. 0-2 into his motion, delivers. Base hit right field. It drops in front of H. He has to play the long bounce. Smith is around third. They're waving Smith in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's in standing. Higgins holds it first for the single. So Higgins with a ribby single, and the Robins now lead 4-1. Runner on first, 2 down. Rucker advancing to the bat. In the box now. Simon sets up. The pitch. Half swing. Rucker went too far. Out on strikes. That's 3 away. The line for the Robins, 2, 3, and 0. They leave 1. So the Robins now with a safer margin after 7.5. 4-1 Robins. The Robins will face the top of the order here in the 8. Miller, Byrne, and Wagner. The McCoy wheels are still turning for the Robins. McCoy now has Irwin catching. Higgins is out of the game. Dolan is now playing shortstop at Brooklyn. McCoy takes Smith out of the game. Okay. Here's Miller to start it off. He'll wait for his pitch. Rucker looking home. Now he comes home with it. Loop to left toward the gap. And it drops for a hit. Davidson gets it back in, and Miller is on at first. One on the next Pirates. Batter is Byrne. Left-handed Rucker goes to the set position. Rucker comes home. Slow chopper toward Dolan. He charges it. Fields it. Fires to first. And it pops out of Gilbert. Smith. Miller races to third, and Byrne reaches on the error. E3. And that's the second error for the Robins. Two on, first and third. Wagner up to hit. Wagner at the plate to hit. Rucker on the rubber. Wilson swings 3 bats on deck. Ever the fans urging on Wagner. Pitcher on move. Left-hander Rucker ready. A little glistening on his upper lip. Infield deep. Rucker glances over his shoulder at third. The pitch. Wagner hits a frozen rope. Straightaway center. Colson backs up a couple of steps. And he reaches up and grabs it for the putout. Miller is tagging. They're holding Miller at third as he fires the ball back in. Byrne retreats to first. Not risking it, even with Miller. Pittsburgh now sends Wilson to bat. Pirates with 2 on, first and third. 1 gone. Chief can do some damage. He's a contact hitter. The hitter stands in. Now Rucker ready. Infield back at double play depth. Speeded Miller edging down the line. Rucker fires it in. And Wilson knocks it into short right. Wheat is galloping it. And he makes a shoestring catch. That looked like a sure hit. Miller is tagging. Miller is headed home. Here's the throw home. And he's safe easily. Wilson picks up a sac fly and an RBI. And Byrne ends up on second. And the Pirates are within 2. Too little, too late. And the crowd is urging them on. We have Terry, the bat for the Pirates. The switch hitter will be a righty against Rucker for Pittsburgh. 2 gone. Byrne on second. Terry, 1 for 3. Over in the on-deck circle, Neitz watches Rucker. Terry preparing himself. Rucker shakes out his arms. Terry steps up to the plate, waits for the pitch. Rucker prepares to come home. Byrne moves quietly toward third. He wheels and deals. A lazy fly ball to left. Terry got under it. And now so does Davidson. It's in the bag. Side retired. For the Pirates, a run on 1 hit. The Robins fumble once. They score, but still trail by 2. Pirates behind the Robins, 4-2. With the head of the order for the Robins, 0-2 will face Gilbert, Colson, and Wheat. To get it going for the Robins here, Gilbert. He hits from the left. 0-2 gets set to pitch. The pitch to Gilbert. On the ground, back through the box. Miller gloves it, spins it, fires. Long stretch. Just nips Gilbert by half a step. That's 1. All right, Colson, the hit. 1 away. 0-2 focuses in on the target. He lets 1 go. Swung on, a slow roller toward third. He'll have to hurry. He scoops it. He drops it, making the transfer. Then they give Colson the hit. Second safety for Colson. Here's left-handed Wheat to take his swings. Colson on it first. 1 out. Wheat has done nothing in 4 trips. In the box now. 0-2 gets set to pitch. The pitch to Wheat. Low. Now Colson is sprinting toward second. Simon for the quick release. The sweep tag. Safe. The hand got in. That's his first steal of the season. Wheat stands in again. Simon ready to receive. Speedy Colson edging toward third. The pitch. Swung on. Base hit. Down the line to right. Neitz gallops for it. He has it.
Coulson rounds third. The throw comes into McKechnie, and they're holding Coulson at third. And that's the 10th base knock for the Robins in this game. Well, here we go. Hummel steps up to face O'Toole. Robins with runners at the corners. One gone. Hummel 1 for 4. O'Toole set. The Pirates are looking for the play at the plate. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Line to left center. Base hit. Wilson is over. Coulson scores. Wilson takes it on the long bounce. Wheat is around second. The strong throw comes into Wagner, and they're holding Wheat at second. So Hummel with a ribby single, and the Robins add to their lead. This ball game now 5-2. Here's Davidson. Wheat at second. Hummel at first. One out. O'Toole gets set to pitch. Here he comes. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first from Davidson. That fills the bases. That was Davidson's first walk of the season. All right, next to bat for Brooklyn is Zimmerman. Bases all loaded up. One gone. Zimmerman has 2 walks, twice made out. Pitcher O'Toole eyeing Zimmerman. Now he's ready. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch, ground ball to first. McKechnie to his right, scoops it. Fires to second for the force. Back to first, not in time, and a run scores. And the Robins add to their lead. This ball game now 6-2. Dolan, bat in hand. Batter up. O'Toole now set. The pitch. Dolan sends this ball airmail to left. Carey lopes for it. Short of the track. He's under it, and he makes the catch. The half for the Robins, 2-3-0. They leave 2. So the Robins now with a safer margin. Pirates trailing 6-2, and we'll go to the home half. For Pittsburgh, here in the ninth, Neitz, McKechnie, and Simon. Here's Neitz to start it off. The Pirates need something biblical here. Left-handed Rucker goes to the set position. The pitch. Cut on, way out in front. Strike 3. 1 away. Now coming to bat for the Pirates, McKechnie. Irwin sets up. Now the pitch. Right down the middle. Strike 3. A pair of strikeouts for Rucker here in the ninth. 2 down. Simon up there. Catcher ready. The offering to Simon. Easy fly ball to Davidson. Plenty of room. He moves under it and brings it down, and that's the final out of the game. So it goes. The Pirates lose, and the Robins take it. Rucker has a beautiful hitter. He picks up a complete game. Not the outcome hoped for by the Pittsburgh fans. Here's the line for the Robins. 6 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They leave 10 for the Pirates. 2 runs on 4 hits. They committed 2 errors, and they leave 6. Rucker gets the win, his first. Layfield takes the loss, his first. So the Robins gain a step for the Robins. Overall, they now stand at 1-0. That's it for this time. Until next time, this is APBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Pittsburgh. Robins take this one from the Pirates, 6-2.
Well, I guess for the Pirates, the only problem in this game was that Knapp Rucker showed up. Hell of a game for him. How about it? So that finishes the first couple days, or the first day. So what are we coming up next time we meet? We should see Walter Johnson. Smokey Joe Wood. So there's going to be a lot of players all through this. It's going to be a nice, long, fun project. Take our time with it. I haven't been on the past couple nights because I'm working on some new Magic routines, getting back in the business. So got to get some stuff ready. Boy, we had a crazy one the other night, the Tigers and the Highlanders. That was a 13 to 12 affair. I remember Aaron Reed, he was saying it was Detroit trying to make it interesting. They came back and win 13 to 12. Let's have a quick look at this line score here. Not much to talk about, except Knapp Rucker, I suppose. So Rucker in the game, let's see, what did he do here? Yep. So Knapp went 3 for 4 with a run scored. Let me see. Struck out once. What did he do as a pitcher here in this one? So he struck out 9, walked 3, gave up just 4 hits, as you heard Ernie say. So tough day for the Bucks, but a long season. So yeah, I will be again. The Cubs. That's what I used to do. I did music and sleight of hand, and I actually used to do a full-scale illusion show, but those are just prohibitively expensive with props, insurance, and stuff like that. And believe me, it's harder to make a coin disappear than to make an elephant disappear. But yeah, I will be. I'm going to start locally here, but I want to get booked onto the university circuit and maybe break into trade shows. That's where the real big money is in Magic. So I'm giving myself a year to be a goal. So this time next year, I want to be back to doing that full time. And that's what I'm hoping for. So, yep, the stuff I've been working on has been really technically demanding. So I thought a couple times, you know what, put on a ball game while I'm working on stuff. But I don't like to ignore, I don't like to ignore folks here. So, yep, but I will be putting up a website very soon. I'll let you guys know. And down the line, there'll actually be some performances on there. It's a good marketing strategy and all that stuff. For those of you following the John McGraw League, part of the Mac McGraw Project, I'll be doing some of that on Sunday. That hasn't languished. It's just after work. I don't always feel like calling a ball game, and I'm having as much fun just doing this 1911 alternate type thing in Baseball for Windows. Jester, I haven't checked it out yet, but I was on the phone for a couple hours with a female person. And but I saw that he was looking at Dombrov baseball, so I'm really curious as to what his thoughts are as compared to mine. So check it out. Again, that one is a digital adaptation of Sports Illustrated Baseball. I think it's a good game. I think the earlier version was nicer looking, and I had told the developer that. But nonetheless, I think for just playing some straight up baseball, you can play it with cards and dice. It's sort of like almost a prototype, if you will, or a grandfather of Digital Diamond Baseball. It's not that expensive, but I think it's good. I think it's a good game. People often wonder why I stream this one, because there's nothing to watch, but there's everything to listen to. And I don't know. I just listening to Ernie call these games, I look at the field, but I can see everything play out. And that's why I think this game is still, after all these years, just an absolute masterpiece. It really, really is. It's a great one. Yep, we got Out of the Park Baseball and others, but this one will always be near and dear to my heart. Just picked up a couple more ballparks for this game too, including Old Yankee Stadium. So that way, if we want to do some 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s baseball or something down the road, and I got a much better Yankee Stadium than throwing the old Yankees in the Polo Grounds or whatever. So that is it. The Cubs Bear says his wife has no trouble making a coin disappear. I'm sure. All right, gents. Thank you very much for stopping in. And I don't know. I just, again, as I always say, thank you for, we all joined together to kind of learn about these players from a bygone era, to remember the greats and the very goods, and just to kind of experience baseball, a baseball that none of us have ever seen, but many of us have read about. And again, I will just close by saying that I think that these players deserve to be remembered, and I thank you all for helping me to let them play one more time again. All right, so thank you to the Cubs or Bears, to Todd B, who I haven't seen in way too long. Thanks, of course, the heart and soul of this channel, cousin Ken Castro, who's doing a 2023 Phillies replay. Pretty crazy, but he's talking about doing an 1882 World Series. I'm really excited about that, and I'm glad that Ken's having fun with 2023. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights hung out for a couple minutes, so thanks, Daniel, for coming in. Cousin Ken was the first one here at Forbes Field tonight. Till next we meet, guys, see you around the batting cage, and thank you again for being the cool folk you are and the baseball cranks that you are. All right, good night.